What is going on, guys? It is Arx Guns, and for today I have a table talk review of the Springfield Prodigy. This is the 4.25 model, and I'm really excited to take this one out to the range shooting and compare it to the Staccato C2. Before we hop into this review, man, I'd like to ask you guys to please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe. I'm trying to continue to grow my channel, and I'm trying to hit 3,000 subscribers, and I do need your guys' help to do that. To say no more of that, man, let's go in and hop right into this review. To get into this review, we're going to break this down into three separate subjects. And in the three subjects, the first one's going to be just a quick look at pretty much what you get in the box and everything with it. The second subject is going to be pretty much the Springfield Prodigy itself and all the accessories. And for the final one, it's going to be just a quick little conclusion and a quick comparison next to the Staccato C2. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and hop right into this review. So when you purchase your Springfield Prodigy, this is ultimately the box that you're going to be getting right over here. It's going to say Springfield Armory. It's going to have all the pretty much marketing items of the box on the side and information on there. And when you open it up, you're going to get this little section right over here. It says Springfield Defend Your Legacy, all this information. And then you're going to get the box right over here, or not the box, but the bag. And the bag is just very basic. It's just this. With a little bit of padding. This is not an actual pocket, it's just a basic bag. You're gonna get the general information for the firearm inside. You're gonna get obviously the lock, there's gonna be a mag, and there's gonna be a plate, which is gonna be for the Hex Dragonfly, which is sad, should have been Armor. Should have been the Armor. But that'll be everything for what you get in the box right there, which I thought was actually, it was pretty clean. I like the black box, but that'll be everything that you get inside this box. So let's go ahead and hop right into the Springfield Prodigy and accessories. But first of all, on the Springfield Prodigy, and let me get this mag out. I'm actually running a Staccato mag in it. I just had that one in there. And I have both of the Prodigy mags that it comes with. But yeah, here's the Springfield Prodigy. And it is a good looking gun. I also noticed that the second that I grabbed this gun, I was like, holy shit, this thing is heavy. It felt like instantly heavier than a Staccato C2. And I know it's a little bit bigger. But man, there's some good oomph on this thing. This is going to be, I have a feeling, a very flat shooter. But it is a good looking gun. The serrations were nice and deep on this thing. And I mean nice and deep serrations. Very cool. I like the look of the trigger. One thing I will notice that this is like very flush to the frame, very small. I would like to get like an extended one for this right over there. The safety on this was actually pretty good. So it's empty. So the safety on this is actually really nice and tactile. I liked it a lot. Worked really well. So I was really happy with that. The trigger feels decent. Let me show you guys the brake real fast. So that's wall, that's brake. Let me show you reset, brake again. So yeah, everything seemed to have everything feels pretty smooth on this one for the most part. Even the mag release, you'll hear that noise. This is not as smooth, but this will get smoother as I start firing and actually using it. But the trigger felt good, this felt good, the safety felt good, the hammer felt actually really good as well. Had no problems with any of that. The slide lock locked right up as it should. It released as it's supposed to. The one thing that I did notice, which is actually very interesting in regards to, because the slide feels so smooth, like racking right here feels very smooth and buttery, and when it gets to a certain point, it feels like it hits something, and it kind of like gets stuck. And I'm gonna try to manipulate it so I can get it going right now, so you guys see what I mean. It's like it gets a little stuck. Let's see if I can get it. I'm not doing it now. But it'll get to like this point right over here, so where I'm like holding it right there. It'll get to this point and it'll actually stay locked and hold right there. And I'll have to like move it a little bit and it'll release. And I have a feeling it's because of the fitment of this slide stop. It actually gets stuck right when the slide stop goes a little bit forward right here. It gets there and actually like I feel like it happens right here. It gets stuck. So I think it might be fitment. I think over time when I actually start shooting it and break it in really well, this will start working much smoother. So yeah, I'm not too worried about that. But that was the one thing I noticed in regards to that. For everything else, it was actually pretty impressive, man. Everything just looked good. I was really happy with also the palm safety, how it felt, and it just looked great, man. Very nice. This is, again, like I said, the 4.25 model. There's the bull barrel. It has this stupid thing. I'm going to definitely change out this guide rod system for this. I'm not going to do that one right there. I'm not sure which one I'll do just yet, but I'm going to change that out. But yeah, amazing gun. The grip on this is very nice. I will have to admit that I really do enjoy the grip, but super duper duper nice, man. I really like this stuff. And as you can see, it'll obviously work with the Glock 17 mags. Or not the Glock, the Staccato mags, the 17 round Staccato mags. It'll work right into no problem. Here are the Springfield Prodigy mags. There's a 17 rounder, and then there's their 21 round, I believe is what it was. So yeah, pretty good, right? Let me show you a comparison of the mags next to each other so you guys check this out. This is the mags, right? Almost about identical to each other. I like the design of the front of it. I just know Staccato mags are going to be more reliable from what I've been seeing online, but I'm going to test them all out. But yeah, that'll be everything that I can think of right now for the Springfield Prodigy. So far, my impressions of it has been great. Even like that little lockup was when I only go really, really slow and it kind of gets stuck in there. But besides that, man, this thing is like, if I just let it go, you wouldn't even notice that at all. So really, really, really amazing. And you know what, before I get past myself, let me show you guys this dot right here. That co-witness, and I'll talk more about that as well. But yeah, obviously I got the MPS. But yeah, this is it right here, and let's get into the accessories real quick. So for the accessories that I've added on to this one, obviously if you've seen from my previous video on the LAS holster, I'm going to be running this Staccato 4.25 with a TLR 7A inside this LAS holster. And obviously this is going to be the setup for it, how I'm going to be running this one. And in regards to the accessories that I have done to the Springfield Prodigy, it's really it's not much. Obviously I added these TLR 7A on there. I did include the Steiner MPS, and the way that I installed the Steiner MPS was using their doctorate footprint plate that comes with the box that actually works with the Springfield Firefly plate that comes with the Springfield Prodigy. So I had to use their plate at the bottom with the screws below, and then I had to use the secondary plate that comes with the Acro with their screws, and then this mounted at top. So yes, it is a bit of a decked system on there, not preferable. I am going to order a better optic plate, but it works actually really well. So some disclaimers that I wanted to show you guys, and I'm going to show up a picture. To get this system to work, you will need to shim down both of the screws just a bit. When I first mounted it on, I first used the two smaller screws to get the bottom plate on, which mounted on perfect. And then when I went to go use the second screw for the second plate that were the short ones, I didn't realize they were just a little too short. And when I tightened it too tight, it actually broke both of the screws in the bottom half, and I thought I was screwed. And I took the plate right off, and I was like, what the frick? And I had both of the freaking screw tips hanging out right there. Man, I grabbed my pliers, I was able to get it all out, and I noticed that it didn't do anything. So I was like, oh, thank God, I got the screws right out. I got a second pair of all the ones that I had. I shimmed down the original ones to get to the correct size. I made sure the second set was also shimmed down perfectly, and I did it with my Dremel. And boom, I mounted it all on, and perfect. It worked out, but you do have to shim them a bit. And and as you're screwing it on, you'll be able to see when you put the plate on. As you're doing it, you'll be able to do that. So just be mindful when you install the MPS, you do need to get those screws down a little bit shorter. But like I said, it worked out great. It co-witnessed really well. Let me actually show you guys this again. Super clean. There's the green fiber right there. It actually still shows it. And the co-witness is actually pretty dizzy. Let me see if I can actually tighten it right there. Okay, it's as small as I can get that dot, but yeah, super clean, right? Very excited to take this out and continue doing the review on the MPS and for the Springfield Prodigy. And then the last accessory that I added on was the Dawson's Precision Magwell. And this was definitely an incredibly tight fitment to get on, man. This thing was super duper snug. And the trick to this was, and I actually ended up having to look up another YouTube video of another gentleman that did this, and I'll look it up and I'll post his information up. But he had a video on it, and he pretty much explained how to go ahead and get that on, which pretty much to get this lip on section on first, and then with like a little rubber mallet, like which I had one, a small one, you kind of hammer in little by little, edge by edge by edge by edge, and it actually will slip right in. But man, it was a really tight fitment, but it did work. Obviously the grip is just slightly different from the Dawson actual magwell, but it works, and it works perfectly. It works with all the magwells I've actually tested. I mean, I tested it with all the different base plates and mags that I have, which is like 3-4 of them, and so far working solid. And yes, you guys know I don't have 16 round mags, I just have 17 and 20 plus round mags for all of this stuff. So but yeah, it all worked amazing. It looks great. I used the Dawson extended pin obviously for the magwell. And this is the setup I am running for this so far. This is how it's going to be. I'm going to be EDCing this once I actually break this in and I'm comfortable with taking it around, like I can depend on it. And yeah, I'll do a full review of this gun and all the details some more. And obviously with the holster. If you guys want to see more of this content, man, go ahead and please hit the like and subscribe. I'm trying to continue to grow my channel, and I do need your guys' help. And for this last section, I'm just going to get into a quick comparison of the two, pretty much size, what they look like next to each other. I set them up in a very similar fashion because I'm going to be EDCing both of this, and I'm going to be giving you guys ultimately you guys already got my review on this already, including a 1,000-run review. So I'm going to be working on doing something similar with this, including my experiences, and then I'm going to give you guys a versus each other, because obviously as you can see, they're very similar in size, and you can set them up with TLR 7As and whatever optics you guys want and magwells, and it all works. And yeah, amazing setups. But first thing to get into it, man, let me show you guys the side-to-side comparison. So here it is, like optic to optic. Obviously the Springfield Prodigy is a little bit longer at the bottom half, and it is rocking the Dawson magwell. And I mean, it's a little bit longer, but it's not by much. The grip of the Springfield is obviously much bigger. Let me lay this one down like that and put this one on top so you guys can see from this angle. And I'm gonna get this height to height. There we go, height to height, light to light. About right there. You can't see it, it's about literally like half a pinky, something like that. So yeah, there are the barrels right there. Light systems, magwells below, triggers. Yep, just wanted to give you guys this quick comparison. And man, when I take them out shooting, I'll let you guys know how it goes. That'll be everything for this review, man. If you guys like what you see, please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe. I'm still trying to continue to grow my channel, and I need your guys' help to do that. Again, thank you guys for the support, and you guys stay safe out there.